Hey, what's up, everybody? How you doing? Thank you for watching the Professional Sports Enterprise YouTube channel with your host, Fit in the house. Let me come over on this side a little bit. All right, man. How y'all doing today? Man, we got a lot to talk about tonight or today, all right? Because this is getting ridiculous, all right? Getting ridiculous. Let me explain. This video is going to be about LeBron James and Bronny James. And I'm going to want your opinion about this also because this is getting out of hand, all right? So, for those of y'all who don't know, what's happening in the sports right now? Right now, we're in the middle of NBA playoffs. Some great series between the Denver Nuggets and Timberwolves going on right now. Boston just wrapped up with this series and they headed to the Eastern Conference Finals. But that's not making the NBA news, believe it or not. What's making the NBA news is Bronny James, which is LeBron James' son. Let me start by saying, I don't know Bronny James, but Bronny James looks like a nice young man. Looks like he's very humble, honest, and all that, right? And he went through a scare, cardiac arrest months ago, and he bounced back. And I wish him the best. I really do. His health comes first. So with that being said, he had his first year in college at USC. He wasn't even a starter. He was coming off the bench and averaged 4.8 points a game. He shot at 27% from 3-point range in college, and like 30-something% in regular field goals. And after 1 year at USC, which was a bad school, by the way, as far as college basketball wise, USC didn't do that well. So he averaged 4.8 points in college, and then now he's entering the NBA draft. I have nothing against Bronny James, but come on, this is ridiculous, y'all. Bronny James is not ready for the NBA. And in my opinion, I don't know if he's ever gonna be ready. So thanks to his daddy, LeBron James, who, by the way, I'm a Heat fan. Everyone knows that by now, right? So, as you know, LeBron James played for Miami Heat for 4 years, won 2 championships, went to the finals 4 straight years. So thank you, LeBron, for all that. But as a Heat fan, most of us don't like how you left the Heat. Not why you left, not because you left, but how you left. But the point is, LeBron James, no doubt, is one of the best basketball players of all time. He's a great player. Is he the GOAT? It's up to you to decide. But because he's LeBron James, the more leading scorer of all time, this and that, whatever, he has a lot of clout in the NBA, a lot of pull. And what I'm getting into is that LeBron James is using his influence to get his son drafted in the NBA. Bronny James, again, I have nothing against the kid himself. Looks like a nice guy, this and that, whatever. But this is the NBA we're talking about. NBA are full of professional athletes, guys that can ball. All right. And judging from what I've seen from Bronny James, he's not ready for the NBA. And I don't know if he's ever gonna be ready for the NBA. He's undersized. He's about 6'1" and a half, not 6'3". He can jump out of the building. That's fine and dandy. But watching him play, he's not aggressive, and I don't think he's a good shooter. Now, he's at the NBA Combine right now, basically with a whole bunch of NBA draft prospects, and he had a good day as far as shooting wide open threes by himself. He did well, shot over 70%, over 60% in threes, unguarded by himself. But when it came to the actual scrimmage between the NBA prospects, the first game Bronny played, it was horrible. Second game, he was 4 out of 10, 13 points, I think, whatever. But just the eye test itself, he's not ready for the NBA. And why is LeBron James pushing his son to play the NBA when he's not ready? Michael Jordan didn't do that. Shaq didn't do that. Pippen didn't do that. Melo didn't do that. Why is LeBron James pushing his son, and his son is clearly not ready for the NBA? Why is he doing that? I watched Undisputed a lot, especially when Shannon was on there. And one thing Skip Bayless kept saying that LeBron James is a shrewd operator. He's a shrewd operator. I don't know LeBron James personally. I never met the guy. I can't tell you if he's a nice guy or a mean guy. I don't know. I can tell you he's a heck of a basketball player. That's for sure. Heck of a specimen. That's for sure. Is he a great guy? I don't know. But I will say this, just from the outside looking in, he has a huge ego. Remember that year when he called himself the greatest? I forget it was after one game or after the finals. I don't know where he said that's when I realized I was the best player ever. Something like that. I'm paraphrasing. So that right there tells you LeBron James could be a little bit narcissistic, in my opinion. I'm not making a diagnosis, allegedly narcissistic. Okay. So with that being said, he's using his influence to force, in my opinion, his son to the NBA when he's just not ready. Bronny James is not ready for the NBA. He's 6'1" and a half. And I used to tell people this all the time. In basketball, in the professional league, in the NBA, in the NBA, if you're under 6'4", 6'3", you have to be elite at something. Either shooting, ball handling, running the team, defense. You have to be elite at something. And Bronny James is 6'1" and a half with for 6.5, 6'7" wingspan, so he has long arms. He over 40-inch vertical vert, so he can jump. But the eye test tells me I don't think he's a good college basketball player right now. And I don't want to come down hard on Bronny. I really don't. Okay, now I think personally he should stay three, 2 or 3 more years in college and see where that goes. But how you gonna average 4.8 points a game under coming off the bench on a bad team and then enter the draft? If any other player try that, people will laugh at him. I just don't want Bronny James to be set up to fail. Okay? Because you have one chance to do this as far as going pro. You have one chance. If he gets drafted, probably by the Lakers, and doesn't do well in the NBA, then what? Go overseas, China, Mexico. I mean, and then you know, LeBron James from the outside looking in looks like he's forcing his son. Bronny James don't even look like he really loves basketball. I mean, I'm not saying he doesn't. I'm not saying Bronny does or doesn't, but to me, Bronny James looks like he doesn't really enjoy the game of basketball because I played basketball growing up, and then I stopped playing basketball and became an MMA fighter. The point I'm saying is that whatever sport you do, you have to have a passion for it because if you don't, you get eaten up alive. All right, and Bronny James is having a target on his back now because of his father, LeBron James. A lot of athletes in the NBA are going to go after Bronny James hard now. They went after they went after Lonzo Ball when his father, LeVar Ball, opened his big mouth about saying that his sons are better than Steph Curry, all that BS. I mean, it's one thing. I get it, LeBron James. I get it. You love your son. No one doubts that. You're a great father. No one doubts that. LeBron James. You're a great father, provider, great athlete. Okay, we don't doubt that. But one thing I know, you cannot force your kid to do something. All right, you just can't. Regardless of what you might think or what you just can't. And you don't want your kid resenting you because of that. Bronny James looks like he just want to be left alone and this and that, whatever. He's not NBA material. NBA people are elite athletes and elite and skilled professionals. Okay, he'll get eaten up alive in NBA. Can you imagine what Pat Beverly would do to him? I'm gonna say it again. Imagine what Pat Bev would do to Bronny James. The defense Pat would put on him. Oh my gosh. No one thought Pat Beverly, who's been in the league for a long time, for known for his defense and some 3-point shots here and there. Imagine what Pat Bev would do to Bronny James, defensive wise. Oh my God. Imagine what the other guards would do. And they try to say to compare him. Some people say on TV that his ceiling is like Gabe Vincent or um um Boston Celtics guy. Um, you know, um basically they're saying that his ceiling is like a good to average point guard that's in the NBA right now. No, his ceiling is not that. Nepotism is real, y'all. It happens all over Earth, and this is happening right in front of our face. And ESPN, I saw a clip today. I saw Ticket TV and Ticket TV too. Check that channel out. It's a cool guy, man. Very funny guy, very entertaining. Knows his basketball. Was a former professional basketball. Ticket TV, y'all check him out. I saw his video. I watch him all the time. I watched his video today about how ESPN Perkins had to set one of the analysts on ESPN straight because everybody on ESPN seems like it's just lying on Bronny, meaning that Bronny's not good and Perkins checked them. Usually Perkins was caping for Bronny also, but Big Perk had enough of that, today on ESPN, right? So Credit Ticket TV, I saw it on this channel. Yeah, man, everyone check out Ticket TV channel, check out Kobe Bryant channel, um, Two Off for Sports, Dreamers Pro channel. I watch that channel also. Yeah, man. So I feel bad for Bronny James. I really do because I just don't think he's ready for the NBA. Maybe in 2 or 3 years of more college basketball, he might be ready. Maybe, but right now, Bronny James just does not look ready for the NBA. I don't know what to tell you. It is what it is. Um, you know, and I don't think LeBron James should force his son to play in the NBA right now. I don't think it's wise. I don't think it's borderline inhumane at this point. I mean, I'm kidding when I say that, but LeBron James loves his son, no doubt about that. LeBron James absolutely loves his son. You know, looks like he's a great father, great provider. I don't know him personally, but this is not a personal attack on LeBron James or Bronny James. This is from a professional critique, from what we fans see from the outside. And when I read the comments, and every time I see an ESPN video about Bronny James or any video, I go to the comments afterwards, and they are tearing this kid apart. He's not ready, this and that. And I agree with the people on the comments that he's not ready. I don't know if he's ever gonna be ready, but he's not ready right now. And I gotta say this also: the fact that LeBron James is forcing his son to go to the NBA, as far as using his influence to get his son to the NBA, if Bronny James gets drafted or picked up by an NBA team, that means he's taking a spot away from somebody who really needs it. That part irks me. That part irks me. If Bronny James goes to the NBA team next year, that means he's taking a spot for somebody who really deserves it. I don't like that part. I don't like that. Considering that these guys are fighting to feed the family, playing to feed the family, and Bronny James comes from money. No, no fault to his own. Good for him. But he comes from money. He's set already. Man, he's gonna take a spot away from somebody who deserves it, who's trying to get some type of paycheck. Think about that for a while, y'all. Think about what I just said. Bronny James is gonna if Bronny James gets selected by the Lakers or another NBA team, Bronny James already has money. He's come from money. He has money already. His own money and his father's money. He's gonna take a spot away from somebody who's trying to get some type of bag. It, it, it's just not right, man. It's just not right. Let me know what y'all think about this. As you can see, I'm very heated about this because I'm very passionate about this. I don't think LeBron James should force his son way into the NBA. I don't think it's right. It should not be illegal. This is he's a nepo baby. He's nepotism at its finest. Okay, and then LeBron James during the season had the nerve to say that his son is better than half the players in the NBA. Oh my gosh, the disrespect is ridiculous. I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna say it again. LeBron James said that his son is better than half the players in the NBA. Wow, wow. If that's not disrespectful, I don't know what is, y'all. Totally disrespectful. Um, but anyway, it is what it is. Let me know what y'all think about that. As you can see, I'm fired up about this because I don't think it's right. I don't think it's cool. But LeBron James is gonna do what LeBron James does. All right. So leave your comments below. Let me know what y'all think. And thank you for joining this channel. I appreciate it. The channel has grown a lot, by the way. Thanks to y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I'll catch y'all next time. All right. Peace. You're watching the Professional Sports Enterprise YouTube channel. So I gotta say, peace.